Once your teeth suffer enough structural damage, you won't be able to hold that tooth together anymore, and you won't be able to fix that tooth with the filling anymore. At that point, you may be able to get a crown, which would be hugging the tooth all around. So for a tooth that's structurally damaged, the crown would be able to hold it together. However, if your tooth is damaged beyond being able to do a crown, then that tooth has a very poor prognosis, even with a crown, and you may need to have that tooth pulled. So even with crowns, it's really important to have them done properly. It's very common that crowns are not done very well. You may not realize it at first. One of the issues where crowns can go really wrong is that too much of the tooth was removed to be able to do your crown. And that's tooth structure you're never gonna get back, and it's needed to hold that tooth together. So another issue where your crown could go wrong has to do with how it was cemented in. So if there's the cement is leaking, or you got blood or other fluids into the cement layer because your gums were bleeding when they cemented your crown, or maybe saliva fluids, that's going to be a weaker bond, and you'll have microleakage, basically bacteria leaking into the crevices, so these little micrographs of your crown, leading to that crown having premature damage because of decay or because of cement leakage outside of it. So if you end up having bacteria leaking into your crown margins, leaking into the cement layer, that's going to start to have a lot of decay. A lot of crowns are also, they're radiopaque, and what that means is that when we take an X-ray, we don't see through the crown. So if your crown is metal or zirconia, we're not able to see really deeply into the crown, so it might even be missed initially until it gets big enough. But because of the leakage of bacteria into your crown layers, you're going to have decay. You can have really catastrophic structural damage because of that, and you may end up losing your tooth, or maybe we can still do a new crown, but it is going to be a much more compromised tooth at that point.